It's a scene straight out of a Charles Dickens novel. The powerful casting aside the poor, shipping them off to distant, unfamiliar lands with little more than a one-way ticket and no promise of safety. Except this time, it's not Victorian London. It's a global Oliver Twist with desperate migrants handed off to faraway African nations, some barely safe themselves just because they were unwanted in Trump's America. Now, Trump's latest mass deportation spree is not just about sending them back, it's about sending them anywhere. Eswatini, South Sudan, maybe soon Nigeria, countries poor, unable and barely able to take care of their own, now being pressurized to take in deportees from the US. This is fast becoming a cornerstone of Trump's immigration crackdown, deporting migrants to third countries that have no prior connection to them. And Eswatini, the tiny landlocked nation in southern Africa, is America's latest deportation drop zone. In July, 5 detainees from Cuba, Yemen, Laos, Jamaica, Vietnam were quietly flown to Eswatini. Why? Because their home countries wouldn't take them back. And America, well, America didn't want them. We don't know the details of the deal struck with Eswatini, they are classified, but here's what we do know. Eswatini has a prison system bursting at the seams, one of the highest crime rates in the region, and over half the population lives on less than $4 a day. And Eswatini is certainly not going to be Trump's last deportation destination either. His administration is signing an increasing number of third country deportation agreements, implying a dogged desire to pursue every possible avenue to fulfill Trump's promise to deport a record number of quote-unquote criminal migrants. A report says that the Trump administration has either approached or plans to approach roughly 51 safe countries to take in deportees. And the safe here comes in a very, very heavy quotation marks, because for many of these countries, the safe description is very questionable. Take South Sudan, for instance, a nation racked by instability and violence and on the cusp of a civil war. The US deported 8 men to South Sudan in July. Some of the men deported were from Cuba, Laos, Mexico, Myanmar, and Vietnam. Or take Eswatini, where Trump's DHS flew 5 detainees. The tiny landlocked country is poor, has high crime rates, and congested prisons. So, how is this happening? Simple. Trump is using every trick in the book, from visa pressure to trade threats, to get countries like South Sudan, Rwanda, Costa Rica, El Salvador to accept deportees from entirely different regions. Nigeria's foreign minister even accused Washington of arm twisting his country, using tariff and visa restrictions as leverage. The US Embassy in Nigeria quickly denied it, of course, said it was just safeguarding US immigration systems. Right, because flying random detainees into countries they've never even visited before, that's just safeguarding the system. Well, let's be honest, Trump's deportation crusade is now not just about dangerous criminals. It's ballooned into something way bigger and way scarier. Let's take a look at the numbers. The data of rising ICE arrests indicates that a majority of those detained by ICE do not have a criminal record, leave alone that of heinous crimes like rape or murder. As of June 29, there were 57,861 people detained by ICE, nearly 41,500 or 71.7% of them had no criminal convictions. Now, this includes about 14,318 people with pending criminal charges. Remember, pending charges, no convictions, and 27,177 people who are subject to immigration enforcement but have no known criminal convictions or pending criminal charges. Remember, when Trump deported 238 Venezuelans to a notorious El Salvador prison, he claimed they were terrorists, criminals. Turns out 75% of them had no criminal record. Or take Costa Rica. Trump's deportation planes carried nearly 200 migrants. This is sometime in February. These included 100 kids, 2 pregnant women. Criminals? And here's the most chilling part. A CNN report says Trump could now be targeting people who sought asylum. If their asylum claim gets rejected, boom, they're suddenly deportable and potentially rerouted to any country that says yes for a price. We're talking about people who built lives, paid taxes, sent kids to school, and now they could be tossed into violent, overcrowded jails in unfamiliar African countries. It beats my imagination. What about yours? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're at it, remember the headlines may change, but the questions shouldn't stop. Keep watching, keep questioning.